Hello everybody, I'm here today to play some Team Fortress 2. Yeah, I'm back. I told you I'd be doing it weekly. I am doing it weekly. I'm going to play one class at least once, and then I'm going to just do whatever the hell I want after that. Maybe I'm going to do a few different pieces of content towards Team Fortress 2. But for the moment, I've already played 6 classes, and now I'm playing as the Spy. All I've left to play after this is Engineer and Heavy. Now, anyway, I love the Spy. Spy is one of my favorite classes. Purely because, not because of how useful it is in the team. I made this point in the sniper video about how I'm not a huge fan of sniper because it doesn't really have much for use in the team. Well, the Spy does. The Spy just has enough of a use so you can use him more than a few times, in my opinion. So like, oh no, okay, now I'm probably offended a load of sniper people saying that, but yeah, I don't know, just that's my opinion. But I think I play the Spy actually a fair bit because I just have so much fun backstabbing people and pissing people off. Like at one point during this game, I annoy a poor Heavy who's just trying to push on the point, and I just keep jumping out of nowhere and backstabbing him and being an asshole, being a general asshole. And yeah, that's probably why I like being the Spy, because he's almost like a troll to half the things he does. Like, you know, the way you can just, he's like, I'd say he's the most trolly class after Scout, because Scout's just made to be a troll, you know? Scout has to be a troll, because that's the way he works. He jumps around people, makes sure you don't hit him. It's almost like that with the Spy, with the Dead Ringer, and even the way, like, the Spycicle leaves your body there, just must piss a lot of people off. Anyway, I'm using the Spycicle, as I just mentioned, and the Dead Ringer, as I just mentioned. The Enforcer, which actually is probably my favorite revolver. It's up there with the Diamondback, because the Diamondback's awesome now, so maybe I should have used that. And the Default Sapper, and all of which I like the weapons. I told you the 2 classes, and the Enforcer is just an obvious reason as to why I like that. Anyway, I'm here today not to talk about that. I probably dragged on a fair bit, but I'm here to talk about the possibility of a Team Fortress 3. Yeah, I know what you're asking, Evan, why are you talking about a Team Fortress 3? Well, you know, sequels have become fairly rampant in video games and movies and all this stuff. Well, I know Valve are fairly good for that kind of stuff and only make a sequel if it's absolutely necessary. But still, like, you know, someone might buy the rights for Team Fortress, which I doubt will probably, I'm telling you now, okay, that probably won't happen. I'm just, you know, accepting variables that might happen. Very small chance that would happen, like, but still. Someone might buy the rights and make it terrible and try and make a sequel to make more money off it, because this is a free to play game now. So like maybe they might try to make one, but I genuinely think they won't, because let's face it, there's nothing to add to this game. It's already so well done and so smooth and very, very close to perfect. Perfection is almost impossible in this world, but by God, Team Fortress 2 came close with their gameplay. Like, it just mixes perfectly humor and a serious, straightforward mechanic that you have to learn. And, you know, it's such a well done thing, and it's been a work in progress over the last 3 years since they first released the game, because they've been adding weapons to make it more balanced. Like the Charge and Targe basically makes Demo an anti-pyro now, because, you know, well, since it came out, it's been an anti-pyro, because no afterburn basically makes pyro half as useful as he really is. Because the 2 biggest things pyro can do is just confusion and, you know, afterburn. But I don't see why they would add to. I don't see why exactly they would add to it at all, because, you know, there's all that good balance already done with the Charge and Dodge, which I just mentioned. And, like, you know, the way pyros are made for killing spies are made for killing heavies are made for killing scouts, and scouts just are there to be ticks. But, like, I can't help but think that the mechanics the possibility of a Team Fortress 3 is probably very low on a Valve list of things to do, because they have to make Portal 3, they have to make Half-Life 3, according to the thing they're making the third Source engine, the second Source engine, which actually sounds pretty damn awesome. They're kind of due one. They're making a sequel to Left 4 Dead 3, but again, it hasn't been confirmed whether that's proper leaked information or not. I hope it's true, I do. But I don't see why they would ever have it anywhere close to the top of the list or ever do it at all. Even though it took them 7 years to make Team Fortress 2, and it took them 3 years to make it as good as it is today. Because some classes were overpowered when it first came out. Some classes didn't have enough uses when they first came out. But it's been pretty much fixed. Like the complaints I have about snipers, they do have uses purely because of the whole headshot thing and the Girardi. But Girardi, there's Mad Milk as well, so maybe not. But Girardi, it's still a very useful thing to have. So maybe they don't. It's unnecessary because, at this point, Team Fortress 2 isn't Team Fortress 2 anymore. It's Team Fortress 2.5. They've added so much. It's almost a different game. There's so many different mechanics. There's so many new things to add to it. The game is pretty different from what it was when it first came out, and it's vastly different from Team Fortress 1 in loads of different ways. Humor wasn't even that big a thing in Team Fortress 1. It was just kind of a class-based game. It wasn't really much of a humor involved in it. And in fairness, humor is such a big thing in this game. That's my final thought on this is that I doubt they're going to make a sequel. I just don't think they're going to make one. I don't think they should make one ever. The game's so well done and so perfect as it is. It would just compromise how good the game is if they made a sequel. So that's my final thought, that they shouldn't make one. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, and if you didn't like my ranting mess, then I don't know, don't like. See you guys next time. Bye.